Hey there, fourth graders. Excited to get with you today while you're sitting in language arts class, getting ready to do all kinds of great work for Mr. Greer and Mrs. Arnold. And I'm here to read a great story, a very suspenseful story, a very exciting story that actually is very fitting with the rainy day I have behind me. 'Cause it's all about Andy. And Andy getting trapped in the shower, which means lots of water, lots of flooding, and lots of danger. Just like today. In the shower with Andy. I'm in the shower, singing. And not just because the echo makes my voice sound so cool either. I'm singing because I'm so happy. Ever since I've been old enough to take showers, I've been trying to find a way to fill a shower cubicle up with water. If I put a washcloth over the drain, I can get the water as far up as my ankles, but it always ends up leaking out through the gaps in the door. But I think I finally found the answer. Dad's caulk gun. I've plugged up the drain, I've sealed up the shower doors, I've filled in all the cracks in the tiles, the cubicle is watertight, and the water's already up to my knees. And the best thing is that I've got all night to enjoy it. Mom and Dad have Mr. and Mrs. Bainbridge over for dinner. They'll be too busy listening to Mr. Bainbridge talking about himself to have time to worry about what I'm doing. I hear banging on the door. Have you almost finished, Andy? It's Jen. No! I say, I think I'm going to be in here for a while yet. Can you hurry up? Yells Jen. But you already had your shower this morning, I yell. I'm going out, she says. I need the bathroom. Okay, I'll be out in a minute, I call. I always say that. It's the truth, sort of. I will be out in a minute. I'm just not saying which minute it will be. The cubicle is filling with thick white steam, just the way I like it. Dad's always telling us how important it is to turn the fan on when we're taking a shower, but I don't see the point. A shower without steam just doesn't make sense. You might as well go stand outside in the rain. Jen bangs on the door again. Andy, please. Okay, I call. I'll be out in a minute. I'm washing my hair. But you've been in there for at least half an hour. You don't have that much hair. I'm using a new sort of shampoo. I have to do it strand by strand. Andy, the water's almost up to my belly button. There's only one thing missing. Bubbles. I pick up the bubble bath and measure out a capful. I tip it into the water. A few bubbles, but not enough. I add another cap, and another, and another. One more for good measure, and another for good luck. I keep adding bubble bath until the bottle is empty. The bubbles rise over my head. Cool, it's like I'm being eaten by this enormous white fungus. Well, not that being eaten by an enormous white fungus would be cool. It'd probably be quite uncool, actually, but you know what I mean. Jen is yelling, Andy, if you don't get out here right this minute, you are going to be sorry. Jen is persistent, I'll give her that, but I'll fix her. I'll use my old, what did you say, routine? Pardon? I yell, what did you say? I said you're going to be sorry. What? I can't hear you. I said get out of the shower. Pardon? No reply. I win. Ah! The water's gone hot. Boiling hot. Jen must have flushed the toilet. That's bad news. I lose. I jump back against the shower wall. Hot water splatters onto my face, my chest, my arms. I grab the cold tap. I turn it on full. The hot water disappears and now it's freezing. I'm going to have to turn both taps off and start all over again. I hate that. Being a pioneer, it is not easy. I grab the tap with both hands. I try to twist it clockwise, but it's stuck. Not even my super strength can move it. The caulk gun is hanging off the shower pipe. I pick it up and start bashing the tap with it. That should loosen it, but the hand grip shatters. The pieces disappear into the soapy water. I'm staring at a thin metal rod coming out of the wall, and the water is still flowing at full blast. I kneel down and clamp my teeth over the shower rod. No good. The tap feels like it's rusted into place. My teeth will crack before it moves. There's no steam left. The bubbles have flattened. The freezing water's almost up to my chest. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea. It's time to bail out. I take a deep breath and dive to the bottom of the shower. I'm trying to find the drain. I got to get the caulk out before the shower fills up completely. But I can't do it. I did the job too well. There's nothing but a hard, rubbery slab of caulk where the drain used to be. I can't poke through it. I can't get a fingernail underneath to lift it up. It's time like this I wish I didn't bite my nails. But then it's times like this that cause me to bite my nails in the first place. I stand up, gasping for air. The water's up to my neck. I grab hold of the door handle and try to wrench it open, but I laid the caulk even thicker on the doors than the drain. If you ever want anything sealed tight, I can recommend Dad's caulk gun. This stuff stays stuck forever. I'm gonna have to break the door down. I'll use the gun. It made short work of the tap, so the door shouldn't be a problem. I bash the glass with the gun handle. It bounces off. I bash it again, harder this time. The gun snaps in two. Just my luck. Reinforced shower glass doors. Unbreakable. I'm shivering, and not just from this cold. I'm scared. I start bashing the door with the duck. Help! I'm drowning! Help! I'm not surprised, Jen yells back. You've been in there long enough. Jen, I'm not kidding. Help me. What did you say? I can't hear you. Be serious, I yell. I've caulked myself in here. What? She wins again. I'm treading water. My head is very close to the top of the shower. The only way I can save myself is to get rid of the water. I'm gonna have to drink it. Dirty, soapy shower water. I'd rather die. The water nudges the tip of my nose. Actually, on second thought, I'd rather drink the water. I start swallowing. It's working. I have to drink as fast as the shower is filling up. And if I can drink even faster, then I might get out of here alive yet. Actually, the water doesn't taste that bad. It's only been 3 days since my last shower. My head is bumping up against the roof of the shower. It's getting harder to breathe. There's more banging on the door, but it sounds like it's coming from a long way away. I'm gonna tell Dad, says Jen in a distant voice. Is that what you want? Is it? Yes, Jen, I call. Yes, please hurry. Everything becomes quiet. My life is flashing before my eyes. I see myself blowing a high-pitched whistle while Mom is trying to talk on the telephone. I see myself letting air out of the tires on Dad's car. I see myself hiding a rubber snake in Jen's bed. Is that all I did with my life? Annoy people? Surely I did something useful, something good. Nope, I can't think of anything except for solving the problem of how to fill a shower cubicle with water. I may be going to die, but at least it'll be a hero's death. Future generations of Australian children will thank me as they float around in their sealed up shower cubes. Ouch, something's pressing into the top of my head. I look up, the fan. I forgot all about it. It's not very big, but it's better than nothing. If I can get the grill off, then I can escape through the hole and up onto the roof. I work my fingers in the edge of the grill and pull on it. It comes out easily. I reach into the casing and grab hold of the fan. I rock it back and forth. There's a little bit of give in it, and I start giving it all I've got. Finally, the bolts holding it give way. I push my arms and head into the hole, kicking like mad to get the boost I need to make it all the way up. The opening is smaller than I thought. I expel every last bit of air in my lungs to make myself thin enough to fit through the hole. Not that there was much air left in them, but it seems to help. At last, I'm through. I'm lying on a yellow insulation patch above the ceiling of our house. The glass fibers are prickly on my skin, but I'm not complaining. It's a lot better than where I was. I reach down, pick up my rubber duck. We're in this together. I can't just leave it. After I get my breath back, I look around. I know there's a manhole in the top of the kitchen. All I have to do is locate it, climb down into the kitchen, and sneak down the hallway into my room. Then I can put my pajamas on, go to bed early. It'll be saving a lot of boring explanations, and if I'm a little lucky, Jen will get the blame. I have to move fast. I start crawling toward the kitchen. I'm carrying the duck in one hand and using my other hand to feel my way along the roof beam. Suddenly I feel a sharp pain in my thumb. A huge splinter is sticking out of it. I pull it out with my teeth. Ah! I shake my hand a few times and look around for my duck. It's landed in the middle of an unsupported section of insulation. I'm tempted to leave it there, but that wouldn't be right. It's been with me all the way. I can't abandon it now. I reach toward it, but it's too far away. I'm gonna have to climb out there. I know you're not supposed to climb on the unsupported parts of the ceiling. I think it'll be okay. I'm not that heavy, and it's not as if I have any clothes on to weigh me down. I climb carefully on the unsupported section and start moving slowly to the center. One more foot and I'm there. I pick up my duck and I bring it to my face. Just you and me, I say. The duck creaks. That's weird. I didn't know rubber ducks could talk. Uh-oh. The creaking is not coming from the duck. It's coming from underneath me. The ceiling is giving way. I try to grab the wooden beam, but I can't reach it, and the ceiling caves in. Next thing I know, I'm lying, legs spread, in the middle of the dinner table. My fall broken by an insulation mat. As the dust from the ceiling plaster settles, I see Mr. and Mrs. Bainbridge and Mom and Dad staring down at me. Jen is standing next to Dad, her bath towel draped around her shoulder. Her back is turned toward me, and she's so busy complaining to Dad that she doesn't seem to notice what happened. I've asked him 1,000,000 times, but he just won't get out, she's saying. Oh dear, says Mom. For once in his life, Mr. Bainbridge is speechless. Oh no, says Dad, shaking his head at me. No, no, no. Oh, yes, says Jen, and I'll tell you what else. Dad nods in my direction. Jen stops, turns around and stares. I cover myself with the rubber duck, swing my legs over the edge of the table, and stand up. I beg your pardon, I say. I was looking for the kitchen. Nobody says anything. They're all just staring at me, their faces enclosed, white from the plaster dust. I head toward the door as fast as I can, and I'm about to exit. I turn toward Jen. She's still standing there, eyes wide. Well, what are you waiting for? I say. Shower's free.